Rockwell Automation Remote Monitoring and Analytics utilizes cloud computing technology to collect data from Rockwell Automation equipment anywhere in the world. This data is analyzed in real time to ensure equipment is performing within its specified parameters, with the system alerting support engineers the moment an issue is detected.
At the end of the day, it's all about reducing and preventing downtime. The folks that are responding to these alarms, that's what they do on a daily basis. So when they get that, they have a coordinated response already built in their head because they've taken call after call on this. They've been years of experience dealing with this type of situation. So it's almost immediate response.
I think the value that a lot of customers are seeing is that you have eyes and ears on your infrastructure 24/7, 365. I think there's a trend in the marketplace. There's a trend in the fact that there's less and less electrical engineers that are focused on manufacturing. And a lot of customers are feeling that pressure. Where 10 years ago, you say you had 10 people in the plant, today you might have 5. And those 5 people are really focused on creating the product, the processes. They're not so much focused on the individual components, whether the PLCs or the drives. And I think that's where we come into play.
This is new equipment, very critical, and we wanted to ensure that when a piece of equipment had a problem, that we got it back online as quick as possible. Maximum uptime is one of my key responsibilities, making sure that we keep the right spare parts and the right equipment so that everything is running all the time. All of our facilities run 24 hours a day, all year long, and any downtime is very expensive. When our facilities go offline, we can be losing upwards of $100,000 a day to $300,000 a day. The last time we had one of our wells trip offline, within 5 minutes they had a phone call telling them what broke and what to go look at and how to test it, and the electrician just was able to just run down to the piece of equipment and to the drive and verify that what the Rockwell specialist thought was broke, and then replace it, and he's back online. On the power supply failure, I'm absolutely convinced it saved 6 hours of troubleshooting or more. And so we're able to get right back online after swapping out a part. The staff is ecstatic because often they're expected to know everything about everything. And it's a good support to them to have the phone call helping them do their job, so they don't truly have to know everything about everything. The Rockwell specialist calls them up and will help support them before they have to break out manuals and figure it out on their own.
With historical data that's been collected over time, predictive analysis is now possible with the goal of performing maintenance or component replacement before costly downtime occurs.
How cloud technology comes into play is it's kind of the glue between the customer, because there's a cloud agent that runs locally and pumps that data up to the cloud. And that cloud has a lot of moving parts behind it, a lot of applications that are being constructed as we speak. When it sees that information, it can do a lot of things. It processes it. It can run equations. It can run notification systems.
So the more data we get, the more history we have, the more we can actually start to learn more about their system, and we can better put together algorithms that will actually help us predict when they're going to have a failure, when they should do preventative maintenance, to make their systems, again, more efficient and more productive.